Hello everybody, welcome back to Survival for X on Farming Simulator 25. Today is harvest day. Our barley field is ready to be harvested. And this is our soybean field. The seeds have germinated beautifully. The leaves are dark green and healthy and there are no weeds. And our sorghum field is also doing great. Sorghum is growing very quickly and will soon be ripe. We also have a wheat field back here. And it looks wonderful as well. Everything is developing very well. Oh, and we have our root crops. Let's take a look. Our cow and our calf, and our new pasture. I'm so happy that we could build this pasture. It wasn't easy, but now that the pasture is paid off, it will be easier for us to make other investments. And there are our root crops. They're growing wonderfully. Carrots. These are the onions. Beautiful. Sugar beets. And potatoes. Wonderful. Well, let's bring manure to the greenhouse. And we'll also take the wool to the granny's knitwear. And then we'll sell our goods at the farmer's market. Because it's too early in the morning to start harvesting, there is still moisture. So we'll sell the produce first and then harvest. It's time to put our Massey Ferguson 87 back to work. Everything is working, it's been greased, the pulleys are good, the machine is perfect. And now we have a shortcut here. We made a path next to the pasture. And I like to see how happy our animals are in the pasture. If a cow is calmly ruminating or eating, she's happy. If she walks a lot or moves, she's stressed and she seems very calm and relaxed. And cows like jumping and running. They're discovering life. Okay, let's get started. Everything is working, and I want to see the yield in the minimap. And we are using precision farming, although we haven't done any soil analysis. The fields are lacking lime and fertilizer. The only fertilization we've done is sowing oilseed radish. And it seems to me that there is no change in yield. The color looks the same, with the yield in the 75% range. Maybe we have a minimum yield in the game. Does anyone know about this? I'm trying to do everything without doing soil analysis to see if there are any changes in yield anyway. So far, I don't see anything. Okay, let's continue with the harvest. The barley has all been harvested, and I'm not sure if there's been a change in yield. My eyes detected a slightly lighter shade of orange, but I still think the yield was the same. Maybe if we make some more radical changes, like spreading slurry or manure on the field. What I want to know is soil analysis really necessary to improve yield? I think we need another year to find out. Well, this barley will go to the chickens, and what's in the wagon will go to the silo. And I want to bale the straw, but I think we'll use the rake to reduce the number of swaths. Okay. It seems like there's little water, but that's because the capacity is quite large. The pasture is for over 400 animals, and we only have one cow and one calf. The manure level hasn't changed, but perhaps that's because the health level is still low. It takes time to increase. Maybe hay will increase it faster, but there's plenty of meadow grass for now. The chickens are doing well. This amount of feed should last for several months, maybe a year. I think they consume approximately 2,000 liters of grain per year. The hogs will reproduce next month, and we'll probably sell the older ones and keep the piglets. They have plenty of feed, but piglets eat less, so it's more advantageous to keep the young ones and sell the old ones. And these sheep are fantastic. They are reproducing and they are increasing the wool production. So everything is okay with our animals. Well, I'll take these 3,000 liters of barley to our silo, and then I'll use the rake to windrow the straw, and we'll bale it. It's not working. Isn't there any straw here? But I see the swaths. Am I crazy? Where is the straw? I can see the rows. That's strange. Where is the straw? Let's check on the combine if the swather was turned on. Enable, disable, okay. We didn't swath the straw. That was a huge mistake. But I can see the swaths. What's wrong here? But there is no straw. Okay. Let's go back because we don't have straw to bale. My bad. But I'm not crazy, I can see the rows. Okay, change of plans. Since we don't have straw to bale, I'm going to supply the toy workshop with wood and I'll work a bit more on our industrial area. I want to create a logistics center that will help us in the future when we have more productions. So let's drop the rake and get the flatbed trailer. And we'll work there. I can't believe I chopped this straw. Okay, this area will be used to centralize our logistics. We'll build some warehouse and we'll have machinery separate from the main farm. Let's remove this small tree. No stem? Interesting. And this small tree will become a toy at our workshop. Well, we need money for building the sheds and I want to clear this terrain so we can build more houses. We will need more help. So I'll cut down these trees and we will sell the logs at this sawmill. And then I think we can afford to build some sheds. Well, we have two new sheds. This one will be used to store equipment that will support this industrial area. And this other shed is for storing pallets. There's room for 50 pallets. Okay, let's put the flatbed trailer and the tractor here, but we'll buy other equipment for this area. This tractor belongs to the farm, but the flatbed trailer we will leave here. We will buy another tractor when we have money. But at least we have a place to centralize our logistics. And the plan is, around this area, we will build more houses for the people who will work here, and also more production facilities. Now that we have cows, well, we have one cow, but we can think about building a dairy. We have the plans, we just lack the money. Okay, and we are done for today, so I really hope you like it. Our new logistics center. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks so much for watching and see you next video. Bye!